care anymore about family party. I will never, now I don't think I'll ever attend it. I don't think I can attend like another family event. I have to create a new family. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. And it will be Arabs and Jews, Arabs and Jews, people that own real estate and people that sell diamonds, Arabs and Jews, Arabs and Jews. They don't get along, but they're not cops and firefighters, Arabs and Jews, Arabs and Jews. They're not pigs with flesh diseases like my Irish pig family. I will work for a Persian or a Jew. Arabs and Jews, Beverly Hills, tan or pale, I don't care, kind of cold. Do business with their family. If you fuck them over, you're getting sued. I love Arabs and Jews. I wish I was an Arab or a Jew. I hate Italians too, but I'm not one of those sauce monkeys.
I was raised in the 70s. The 70s were a very different time. The 70s, everything was different in the 70s than it is now, except the Middle East is exactly the same. It's exactly the same as it was in the 70s. It's been the same fights, and you know what? It's boring now. That's the worst part of it. When I was a kid, we were like, ugh, but you can't go like this for like 1,000 years. After a while, when you fight, people don't care, because when you're just both, you just keep fighting. Everybody's like, those guys are dicks. They just fight. That's what it's like. You know, like I have 2 kids, and they fight sometimes. And when they first start fighting, I get concerned. I go in their room, I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? Why are we having some feelings? Can we listen to each other, please? Can we please just listen to each other? Okay, you go first. And then she goes, she's like, yeah, that sounds hard. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, now you. Because I like this one a little more, so that's why and they work it out. You help them work it out. But if they keep fighting, you stop doing that. After a while, you just go in the room and you just go, hey, just shut up. Both of you, you're both wrong. Because he won't stop fighting. You're in a family. There's other people in this family, and you're being a couple of selfish little bitches that won't fix anything. You share a room. We can't afford another room, so just deal with it. Somehow this has to do with Israel and Palestine. I don't know exactly. I don't remember how. It is because my kids are like Israel and Palestine. And I'm like America. The little one's like Palestine because she always gets screwed. She gets the worst deals. She's like, she threw a rock at my face. I'm like, you're fine. Look, you have a great life. You get to take a rock to the face once in a while. You're fine. The older one is like Israel. She comes up to me. She burnt all my dolls. I'm like, look, I can't do anything about it right now. Your sister is crazy. Please don't make me talk to her. I'll work it out, you and me, okay? We'll go out. I'll buy you a really cool missile, and you do whatever you do with it. It's totally up to you.
I did a tour recently called Around the World in 8 days. We went to Iraq, Afghanistan, Germany, Turkey, Greenland, Alaska, and Los Angeles. They had to drop me off. Iraq was crazy, you guys. When you land in Iraq, it's not like landing here, you know, in El Paso where the plane comes in. Over there, people take shots at the planes. So the plane comes in like this, like that. And then at the last minute, caca. The whole plane smelled like chimichangas. It was terrible. Oh. That for me was one of the scariest shows of my life, man. I'm in Iraq, middle of the night, outside, no tent, pitch black, helicopter flying, and there's a spotlight on me. And I'm supposed to be funny, and I can hear him. And the crazy part is that I saw a sign that was very familiar. They have subways in Iraq. I was like, what is it? It's Subway. Oh my God! Ew! I got back to my room. They had the stupid commercial there too. In their language. Oh my God, I almost lost it. Same one, freaking. Hale, hale. Hale, hale. Hale, hale. Samdo. Hale, hale, hale. Oh my God, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
I want people to come to where I grew up and experience the glory of the Lebanese father. They'll have the same phone for like 15 years. They're proud. You get a new phone, look at you, I have this phone for 15 years. 15 years, look how good it is. Hello? Hello? Charge it, it's dead, the battery. Never forgot, I got my dad an iPhone a few years ago. Got him an iPhone for his birthday, I was so excited. I give him the phone, he looks at it, he's like, you got me a mirror? I go, you know, Dad, it's a phone. Really? Really? No, but what do I shout at it? What do I do? I'm like, no, Dad, it's a touch phone. You touch the phone. He's like, he throws the phone. I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, 33 years. I touched no one but your mother. Now you want me? Dad, it's a touch. I show him how to use it. He was so amazed. He's like, these Americans, Barack Obama, this is... Like, it's made in China, but sure, okay, what... I teach him how to use the phone. We go through the ritual, which I think is universal, where you have to help your parents choose the ringtone. It takes about 2.5 to 3 hours on average. Cycle through every... oh no, go back. No, this one was good. Oof, this is not... Oof, yeah, do you remember this song? This was... Can we put it on CD? I like this, put in the car. Until we finally decide on the default ringtone that comes with the iPhone. But it's okay. I won't have to do this for another 30, 40 years. It's fine. He's my dad. What's important is he's happy. I leave the house, I get in my car, I'm driving away. I'm like, you know what, I want to call my dad. First phone call. So I pick up the phone, I call him, it rings. No answer. As an Arab, if you call a loved one and they don't answer, they're dead. This is what it means. It's not our fault, it's our moms. They overreact. Let me call my son. He was such a good boy! Start wearing black. You come back home, hello mama, I will kill you. But I was like, Nemr, push down the Arab side, bring up the American. Relax, you got this. I waited like 10 minutes, called him again. He didn't answer. Now he's dead. There's no way. Say, there's no possible reaction. There's no other. So I start driving back to my dad's house, calling constantly, ringing. In my mind, I'm like, what do I do? My mom wasn't in the country. I was like, do I tell mom dad's dead? Or do I tell her I can't cook some Lebanese like mjadra, and then she comes and I'm like, good news, I can cook mjadra. I was like, oh, my boy. I'm like, but dad's dead. Oh, my God. I mean, like, what do I get to my dad's house. I get in front of the door and I'm like, Nemr, every guy has to go through this. Be a man, you'll mourn later. I put the key in the door and just before I open it, I'm like, let me try one more time. I call him, I hear the phone ringing. And I hear a weird shuffling noise. And then it stops. And I'm like, that was it. That was his last. I prepared myself to walk in, see him on the floor, hand outstretched, just within reach of the phone. I put in the key, took a deep breath. I opened the door and I saw my dad standing in the hallway, just sweating from head to toe, holding the phone. Like, Dad, why aren't you answering? He's like, what is this piece of dirt I just throw? Like, what's wrong? He's like, it tells me slide.
The hustle and grind, I carve my path. Each step forward, in aftermath. Dreams pulsate within, fueling my fire. With determination ablaze, I never tire. Day by day, I chase the gleam. In the labyrinth of life, I craft my scheme. I'll nurture my aspirations, let them thrive. In the symphony of ambition, I'll strive. Rise up and showcase your might. Show them what ain't done. They say us take flight. We'll scale the peaks, reach the zenith's height. Together we'll ascend, never falter, never slight. In the face of adversity, we stand tall. With grit and valor, we heed the call. No setback too great, no hurdle too steep. We're the architects of our destiny, the dreamers who leap. So let's rise, let's soar, let's defy the limits imposed. Reach for the sky, with unity as our strength and courage as our guide. We'll conquer the horizon, side by side.
Man said, I'm doing this and this and that. What about Michael Jackson? Lost it.